Greg Anthony and Clark Pillow.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Jokic. There's Luka Doncic. And it's Durant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all the sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Giannis. Here's the captain. And another miss by the East.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Durant.
Pass to KD. Some nice passing here by the West. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Good.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The captain off the mark, and the clock continues.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The East trail by 4. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. The captain's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
Davis setting the pick for Doncic. To the paint. And Davis can't get it to go.
Hey, guys, I tell you what. They are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Now, here's Doncic. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Out to KD. From outside off the mark. Jokic with the steal. Over George. Out to Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been there right all year.
The captain, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Doncic outside. Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Outside, George. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the West All-Stars?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Paul George missing from long range. And here's Jokic outside. Giannis grabs the miss.
It's almost as if there's a lid right now. Still hasn't gotten into the court.
To the wing right side. Here's the captain. He's got 5. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 13-3 run. Davis against Halliburton. Fades and shoots. That's all in by the East. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from the captain. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in, and West also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. Big group substitution here for the East. Evan Mobley's checked in for Joel Embiid. Van Carroll comes in for George. The captain's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Ball in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
LaMelo Ball is out there with the captain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's been at the booster. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. That's really not what this game is about.
And the East has possession. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. 6 to shoot. Pass to the captain. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense because of that ability to score.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. On free throw coming up.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the free throw, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's the captain. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The captain passes to Mobley. 3-pointer. And it's Van Carroll missing. The West leading by 16. Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Evan Mobley. And West also making a switch. Jokic is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Are you fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room right now.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yep, it counts.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
I got it.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Crashed again. Cannot hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Here's the captain. 14 points for him.
Already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
These All-Stars have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Booker with it. Picked up by Banchero. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Pass to Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here's Booker. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's the captain. Slams it down on top of Kevin Durant.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The East trail by 14. Here's the captain. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Antetokounmpo against KD. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Pass to Embiid. Jokic with the steal. Down low. Here's KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The captain.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
These All-Stars have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Halliburton's checked in for Ball. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Doncic is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside-the-arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's the captain.
Take that rack!
Wow, slam!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The East All-Stars have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The West leading by 10. Booker looking around. From deep. Doncic, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Stuffed right through.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's all-star week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 7.
Here we go, James. Let's do it. Come get it. Come get it.
Up top, Durant. Covered by Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And shot by KD. No good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A captain. And it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant kicks to Ingram. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Halliburton. The West again cannot hit.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. Morant, he's checked in for the West. Now here's Morant. Ball not loose. Banchero outside. The reverse jam, unbelievable.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his team.
Hey, who's watching now?
Doncic against Banchero. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Paolo Banchero. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Evan Mobley. And Georgia sent in for Banchero. Davis is checked in for the West. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Booker. Here's the captain. He's got 32. And Payne with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. On this.
Another rebound. Hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's the captain. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And now that's what these people came to see. Just punishing the rim.
Oh, that was tremendous. That will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And so it's Davis. Bring the ball up to the West. 17 points was their biggest margin. A nice shot by Doncic.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
The West leading by 8. Pass to Jokic. KD looking around. Doncic finds KD. Puts it up from 17. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's the captain. He went between the legs.
And the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown. Appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And it's Doncic missing. The East trail by 6. Here's the captain. Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. It's going to be really hard to top that one.
23 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to the captain. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
The West leading by 4. Doncic outside. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Hello, inside the forward court. It went in. Count it.
Yeah.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the West All-Stars up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything that the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis is out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Jokic. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that, or Luka going to.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The West leading by 3. And here is Doncic. A 3. It's home in by George. And here are the East All-Stars now.
Hey, come around. Hey, Embiid.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The East All-Stars have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic passes to Durant. Fades away. It's held in by the East.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, it's a great move when he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from the corner. On the wing, Doncic. 19 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The captain, stolen by Durant. Nice break. Here comes the West. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
And both free throws good for Davis.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have really documented problems on their free throws. He's not one.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Hey, come to me, come to me.
Outside Durant. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That ball is nice speed that time from George. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night. Halliburton against Doncic. Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Doncic kicks to Davis. He cleans that one off the back line, and down it falls. And the West leads by 1. Here's the captain. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Halliburton outside. Embiid sets the pick for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The captain with the bucket.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Doncic outside. Pass to Davis. Back to Doncic. Over Halliburton. And Doncic missing. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. George finds Halliburton. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's a fast break. Davis in the way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Lets it go with the 3. Davis grabs the miss. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic getting to his spot on the floor.
Out! One more!
That is to Doncic. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Here's the captain. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break, here they come. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. He hits one and misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Hey, be up on Shea. Get
He
there.
was with the screen on Halliburton. Stevens working in the paint.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the West All-Stars.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the East has possession. It's a one-point game.
This night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. It's going to be really hard to top that.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Bounce pass from Durant. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's the captain. And stop scoring machine here. And that one drops for him. The captain's got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for the West.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They got Embiid. Jalen Brunson out there with the captain. Then there's Mobley. And it's Banchero in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earns a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now, here's Banchero after the miss from KD. And another miss by the East. It's stolen. Here's the captain. And another miss by the East.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Get the rebound.
Durant, no good. The East leading by 5. Takes the 3. Is hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Outsider for the 3. Hands it from downtown.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, that's payback time. He's going to...
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Ball's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Irving.
I got your help.
Pass to Durant.
Screen coming.
Here's Booker.
Who's watching here? Hey, yo, right here.
Clock at 6. Those 3 pointers off the mark. The East leading by 5. Here's the captain. And another 3 from the East.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Irving, inside, and Embiid with the steal. Ball with it, guarded by Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. Shooting right tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's the captain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you want to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And the second free throw, good. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Morant kicks to Durant.
Off the screen.
Outside Irving. Can they get it? And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the captain. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Succeeded. No good from Irving. The East leading by 9. They double in with Jokic. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And another miss by the East.
Even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Paul George is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Davis is checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And it's Banchero missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
The captain with the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The West trails by 12. Outside Irving. Down low. No good with the link. And here are the East All-Stars. Here's the captain. Here he goes. Misses from short range. Jokic high post. Embiid's there. From 15 feet away. Jokic, no good. The East leading by 12. Here's the captain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Halliburton subbed in for Ball. Then for the West All-Stars, Doncic is checked in for Jokic, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Devin Booker. Doncic.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
That free throw good from the captain. Jalen Williams is checked in for the West. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. They trail by 16. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And a rejection by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. Another steal. And the shot goes down. And the East leads by 18.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And here's Irving to end the run. They get it back.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's stolen by Davis. Doncic outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. Ball comes in for the captain. The West also making some changes here for the East. Joel Embiid comes in for Mobley. And the captain subbed in for Ball. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in for Devin Booker. Jokic finds Doncic.
Durant.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
First one falls for him.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The East leading by 20. Here's the captain. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now the West with the ball. Pass to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. And Jokic missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Here's the captain. Here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Doncic against Halliburton. Durant wide open. He fires. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's the captain. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Watch the pitch.
Here's the captain. Jokic trying to free himself up. The captain, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Outside, Davis. Right side, Durant. Jokic with his screen on George. Over George. The 10-footer finds the target. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Mark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Porzingis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Evan Mobley comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Paolo Banchero's checked in for George. And it's ball in for Halliburton. Here's the captain following the basket by Anthony Davis. Banchero outside. Pass to the captain. He gets it in there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Now here's Doncic. Jokic with it. Guarded by Porzingis. And they double up Doncic. And Jokic throws it down.
Luka's peripheral
Yes,
vision off the charts.
24.
Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
25 வாங்கிட்டேன் bro. இருங்க போறேன்.
Ball kicks to Porzingis. Pass to the captain. There's the drive. And
block
Davis sends it back. I'm coming. Doncic outside.
இன்னைக்கு ஒரு முறை வீடியோ.
Loose. Here's the captain.
Yo, Porzingis!
The kick out to Ball. Here's the captain. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Yo, Durant!
Here's the floater. No good on the shot. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from the floor. And that one is good.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
The captain, no good.
Hey, yo, get on Luka! Stay on him! You got him! Hey, front him!
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.